In this video, I'm going to show you how to install the Cloud Monitoring Agent on a cloud server running CentOS 6.4, which is an RPM-based system like Red Hat or Fedora. Now, Cloud Monitoring has two kinds of checks that you can configure: a remote service check, which will report on the availability of your site, and an agent check, which is going to monitor the performance of your server. Before you can configure any kind of agent check, the Cloud Monitoring Agent must be installed and running on your server. And you should be able to tell if the agent is running on a cloud server by looking at the cloud server's detail screen. And for this server, it simply says the agent is not installed. If it were installed, we would see information about that server's performance in this area. So let's install the agent. I'm going to click on this link here that says Install Agent. And then I'm going to click on this link down here that says Cloud Monitoring Agent Installation Guide. And this is going to open up a Knowledge Center article, which is going to walk me through the installation. Now, the first thing we need to do is let's make sure we're logged into our server, which in this case I already am. And because I'm using a CentOS system, under Install the Agent, I'm going to click on this link and follow the instructions for the RPM-based Linux distributions. So the first thing I need to do is I need to show the server where it can securely download the agent software. And I'm going to do this by simply copying and pasting these commands into my terminal. Now, the one catch, though, is with this first command here is I need to change where it says signing key, and I need to put in a different value. So I'm going to click this so I can copy this down. I'm going to paste this into my terminal, and I'm going to back over a little bit to where it says signing key, and let me make my terminal just a little bit bigger. Where it says signing key, I need to put in a different value. I need to put in linux.acs, or I'm sorry, linux.asc, and hit enter. And once I do that, I can start running the other commands pretty quickly. And what all these commands are doing is it is adding the repository into the cloud server that I'm using, which is going to let me download and install that software here in just a little bit. Now, here at step 3, I need to do something a little different. To set up the Yum repository, I need to create a text file named rackspace-cloud-monitoring.repo in a very specific directory. So let me actually go ahead and do that. Let me clear out my terminal, and I'm going to cd into the etc/yum.repos.d directory. And I'm going to use Vim, which is my text editor of choice, and I'm going to create a text file with this name on it. Now, once I do that, I need to also paste in this information right here. So let's paste that in. And where it says repository URL, if I look a little further down, there's a URL that I need to use specifically for the CentOS 6 distribution. So let's replace where it says repository URL with the right URL. Once I've done that, I'm going to close and save the file. And then to install the agent packages, I just run this command here. Once that is installed, I can go back to the article, and it says the next thing I'm going to need to do is run the agent setup program. So I'm going to click on this link, and what I need to do here is copy this command. Let's go ahead and clear out my terminal. Drop that into my terminal, and it's going to ask for my username. So let's go ahead and put in my username. And it's going to ask for my API key or password. Now, if you've seen the video on how to set up Cloud Backup, you've seen where we can get our API key from our account. So I'm going to click on my account name in the upper right-hand corner, and then I'm going to click on Account Settings. And down here, there's an API key field, but I need to click on Show in order to pull up the information. So let's copy that, hide it again. We're going to go into my terminal and drop in the API key. And then in my terminal, it says to start the agent on your server, I now have to run service rackspace-monitoring agent start. Okay, so now the agent has started. Let's go back into my account and look back at my server and see if the information in the server detail screen has changed at all. And in this time, you see that there are, in fact, there is performance information pertaining to that cloud server's RAM, disk, CPU, and if I click on View Running Processes, It will show me what processes are currently running on that server as well. And that's how you install the cloud monitoring agent on a RPM-based system.